Comedies will be the one I think it is. If it's that one, I'm gonna just throw it. Okay, good.
Surprise!
When I see Blu-ray, I was like, oh no, he probably did it. But, okay. Cyborg, Jean-Claude Van Damme, directed by Albert Foon, or whatever, however the hell you say that.
You all know his name.
One of the worst directors. So he's kind of known as he's sort of known as like the Ed Wood of today. He hasn't really made any good movies. Like, you look at his filmography on IMDb, it's not good. It's seriously, this is probably his crowning
achievement.
Yeah. But oh my god, when I first seen this, I was like, this movie is garbage. Like, oh my god. But then I sort of sat around for like an hour, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm missing something here. Can I go back and see that? Oh my god, I haven't had so much fun watching a movie like in a while after I did that, because this movie is it's supposed to be serious, but it is so funny.
It's one of the best comedies of all time. Oh my god.
And the funny story about this film is that Albert Foon edited the first cut of this, and he made it very like atmospheric and very operatic, and like there's not a whole lot of dialogue in it. And I think Jean-Claude Van Damme pretty much threw the guy out. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have that as my next film after Bloodsport. That's not happening. So he actually edited this version. Oh. He was the editor for this. I know, it's just crazy, this film, just
because every single character in this film has a guitar fucking name.
Yeah.
Every single, like, I think the bad guy's Fender.
Yeah, Fender. Yeah, and Gibson is another. Gibson. I think that's John Claude's name in this movie, Gibson. Yep. I think, and other guitar names are in there, probably Strat and stuff like that.
The best thing is Kyle brought this when we were in film school together. It was after class and shit. We'd always like stay after like all of our group of friends. Yeah. And we'd like either sit and watch a movie or sit and talk about ideas with each other. And Kyle brought this, and we were dying, like tears in our eyes, laughing because it's just so awful. It's just so awful that it's amazing, and the acting is just so awful. It's the best. And the best thing is the bad guy. Literally, I only think says, like every single shot, just he has like a knife, and it's like. Like no emotion on his face, just like holds up shit, and just like, and he has a huge knife for no reason. That's like his trademark, and he doesn't like kill anyone with it. I don't think he just just like makes it's like a foghorn. It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh my god, just so many scenes in this. Like, there's a moment in this film where Jean-Claude gets crucified on a cross, and he's like getting out of it. He's It's so great. It goes on for like 2 minutes, and it's so long.
It's like push on him. And it just cuts to the bad guy, not saying anything. It's like there is no reason why this bad guy is chasing Jean-Claude Van Damme like at all. It's just not explained. But then there's like a flashback scene where it's like. It flashes back to how Jean-Claude Van Damme's wife dies, and Jean-Claude and his wife are like in the bed, and then like the camera like this is the bed, like right here, and the camera like pushes past that to like the fucking like the window in the back there, and there's like a clear like white curtain, and it's like this, and all of a sudden. And it pushes on the bad guy's face, who wears like these like baseball sunglasses where it covers like the brim of your nose and everything, and they're like silver. But then like later on, it like flashes back to that again, and it's just like there's no different like angles or anything. It's just the same.
And there's the guy next to the bad guy with the sword, and he pushes the curtains.
Because I think it's the second shot too, where it's just like the bad guy and then the other guy in the curtain just. Need to see me on the screen there. It's like, it's not even like subtle. It's so fucking bad. But then Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's sleeping in this, right? It flashes back to it from his point of view, but it's the same angle, so he's sleeping and it just... and then, like, how is this a flashback from his point of view when he's sleeping? It's so fucking great. You have to see this movie. It's so bad. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's just like the music in the movie. It's just like, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. It's like these little doo-doo, doo-doo. It's so good. This movie, like
some motherfucker playing on the synthesizer. Doo 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 doo.
Oh, just that ending fight where you think like Fender is dead and they just pop,
like 7 fucking times.
Yes.
Like it's like, what the hell? All of a sudden 6 times. Like, Jesus, stay fucking dead. It's so fucking good.
I mean, it's so good I had to buy it on Blu-ray. It's so good.
It's seriously, it's so bad that you might want to buy it on Blu-ray too. Like, it's so fucking entertaining because you'll just be like, how can someone make this movie? And there's bad movies like this that are worth the buy because it's so fucking bad that you just can't stop laughing. And the best part that makes you laugh even harder is this was supposed to be serious. I've seen it twice, and then the best thing, it literally is like The Room. It is like the futuristic version of The Room. Just the acting just is so, all dialogue is so fucking bad, and then the bad guy walks like fucking Jigsaw from Punisher Warzone, like just marching through town with the sword. And then I swear to God, if I recall correctly, there's a slow push-in on his face with the sunglasses, and then he takes them off.
Yeah.
And like just the eyes of
Yeah, there's this there's like another part where like they're running, where the bad guys are like running after Jean-Claude, and he goes down the sewer, and then the other guy's coming, the one guy like almost slips and falls like backwards, and he's like, oh, and he manages to like keep his footing there, and it's like, oh my God, dude, why didn't you like why'd you use that shot? Didn't you have another take of that or something?
And I honestly think this will probably be our first movie that we watch and talk about over the top of it, because this is so fucking entertaining. And like, we're talking about this fucking movie and laughing our asses off about just like memories of it. It's just so fucking bad. It's amazing. I mean, there is no production value. The acting's awful. The directing's god awful. The cinematography is the worst fucking shit ever. The soundtrack is the worst, and yet it is one of the best comedies ever made.
And also, I think this is a movie where there was actually like a pretty bad accident that happened, and Jean-Claude got sued because I guess something with a sword, and the guy got really fucked up. And I think after this film, Jean-Claude said he'd never shoot another action movie in America because of so many of the fucking rules and shit, and he likes to have the physical
balls to the wall.
Yeah, the physical stuff. So if you see a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, it's more than likely not shot anywhere in the United States because of this
Stay
movie.
the hell away from there.
Yeah, because of this movie. And I don't know, maybe he should come back and do more action movies, because I mean, I want more of this.
Cyborg. How many? Now here's what we'll do for these type of movies, because I can't, in good conscience, give this 10 embraces out of 10. Now here's our subcategory. We're deeming it, coined by Kyle, O'Reilly. O'Reilly is a supporting bad guy from My Guardian, who is one of the worst characters ever written, and you just hate his guts because it's such a fucking bad character. And not in a good way where it's like, oh, he's a great villain. No, in the good bad way where it's like, he's so fucking shitty that I gotta coin a term called O'Reilly. So out of 10 Rileys, how many would you give this film?
I'd probably give that like an 8.
I would have to give it a solid 8, or I'd probably give it a solid 9 Rileys.
Yeah.
Just Detective Down. It's so bad. It's fantastic.
Yeah.